have a small cherry tree, and if we come close and look at the tips of all the branches, you'll see that the leaves are kind of curled and kind of look a little bit gnarly. This is really common in a lot of fruit trees when you get this leaf curl in the new herbaceous growth, and you look underneath the leaf, you'll find some aphids. These guys are just sucking the sap out of this leaf and causing the leaf to curl and become a little bit disformed. Another sign of aphids is what you call honeydew. The aphids excrete a sticky substance on the leaf, which is also attractive to insects like ants. This ant is just feasting on little drops of honey-like substance that the aphids have excreted. You can kind of see the little shiny dots all over this leaf, and this ant is going to town. Now, in really severe cases of aphid infestations, if ants discover the food source, they will often nurse the aphids, protect them from other predatory insects. They recognize them as a good food source, and they'll actually come in here and they'll just eat the honeydew right off the back of the aphids and protect them. So sometimes an ant infestation on your tree is a sign of other pests. If we inspect this tree some more, you'll also find beneficial insects like ladybugs. Where there's aphids, there are always ladybugs. Sometimes you gotta hunt for them, but they are always present. And so, as you can see on this leaf, she's kind of hiding from me a little bit. Every time I come around and try to find her, she goes to the other side of the leaf. There she is. Nice little ladybug. And these guys will just devour aphids. And so we don't want to spray this tree to eliminate the aphids, because if we do, we're going to kill the ladybugs. We're going to kill the ants. You might think ants aren't a bad thing to kill, but unless they're getting in your house, they are beneficial. They do clean up after us. They don't cause any harm unless they get in your house, that is. But the best thing to do with an aphid infestation like this is to pull out the hose, get a nozzle that can spray it pretty strong, and just wash all these aphids off really good. Wash all the honeydew off, knock off all the ants. And if you do that, you might have to do it a couple times. If you keep on top of it and keep the aphid population down, it will get rid of the ants, but it will still keep the ladybugs happy so that they can continue to feast on the remaining aphids that were not washed off by the water.